I'm going to make this really simple and share with you 5 ways that you can make money online, and I'm going to include where and exactly how. Nowadays, I feel like most people want to make money online, and it's not just about making money online, it's about figuring out different ways. So diversifying your income, figuring out ways that you can kind of create more of a passive income for yourself. So it may not be that you're looking for just one, but it may be that you're looking for quite a few ways to make money online. Either way, I'm going to help you with that today. Now, the main thing I want to focus on is the fact that it is important to have something that you are passionate about, either passionate about or something that you know about in order for this to work. There needs to be something that you are able to share with the world, something that is unique to you and something that you can bring to the table. So it makes you stand out amongst so many people online trying to make a living. So get your notepad ready and let's go. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Let's get into it. First off, it's YouTube. Now, this is one of the ways that you can make money online. There are different ways that you can get paid with YouTube. The main ways that you can get paid with YouTube is AdSense and brand deals. So ultimately what this means is that you're going to have to put a bit of work in first, because this isn't something that you're just going to earn money off of straight away. It does take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and consistency. Now, you can't just start a channel and start earning. You have to be eligible for it. And what that means is you have to have at least 500 subscribers and you do need at least 3,000 watch hours. Now, YouTube has lowered this because it used to be 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is what I had to get past initially. But now it's a little bit easier. I mean, it's not much of a drop, but at the same time, it does help. Once you've got past these 2 entry requirements, then you can monetize your channel. And ultimately what that means is you have AdSense. And what that means is advertisers will pay to have their adverts shown on your videos. It's not just a set amount that you get paid. So it does vary from country to country. So it does matter where you are located in the world and also the industry that you're talking about. So one industry may have advertisers that pay more than another industry. So all of that does factor in to how much you are able to earn from YouTube. Not only that, obviously, the bigger your channel gets, the more subscribers you get, the more watch hours you get, that's going to ultimately help you to be able to earn more. So like I said, it's not easy, but if you're serious about this, then you really do need to put a lot of time and a lot of effort into YouTube. It kind of does take over your life a little bit, especially if you're serious about it, but ultimately it's worth it in the end, and it's all about how passionate you are about this. Now, the second way that you can make money on YouTube is brand deals. So what this means is, firstly, you should have a successful enough channel in order for brands to want to really do a brand deal with you. They're not just going to randomly just pick anyone who started. It has to show that you've put a lot of work, a lot of effort into your channel, and also that your videos are of, the best quality. Then, depending on the industry you're in, you may get certain companies who are within your industry wanting to partner up with you to help make you some extra money on the side by maybe you endorsing some of their products or allowing them to sponsor a video, which means you use their products within a video. So there's a lot involved. Again, it is all down to how successful your channel is and how consistent you are with it and how professional it looks. But that is one way that you can make money online. Next is consulting. So what exactly are you good at? If when I say to you, what are you passionate about? Nothing comes to mind. There's got to be something that you generally know a lot about. So maybe it's something that you may not see as something which is that interesting to others, but maybe it is. At the end of the day, the way that I look at it, there is always something that you know more about, that there is always going to be someone out there who's interested in the same thing as you. You are always going to be able to teach someone something. We're always learning from people around us and things around us. So therefore, there's bound to be someone out there who can learn something from you. It could be that you're really good at graphic design. How can you actually consult on that? Can you offer online consulting so that you are helping someone through whatever it is that you're good at? Could you potentially be assisting someone with building their brand? Maybe you're good at branding, you're good at marketing. How can you consult someone online? How can you make them better at what they do? And I actually feel like consulting online is a really good way to go about it, because what you're effectively doing is offering your services without having to be face to face and still getting paid for it, whilst the other person at the other end is actually gaining something from it too. The fact that so many things are online now, I feel like everything is online. There is always something that you can teach someone online. There's always something that someone wants to learn. If, for example, you don't offer something online already, like maybe your skill is something that you feel is not associated to anything online. It may not be associated to it, but there's always someone who goes online to try and figure out how to do something. Whether that job is born online or created way before we even had the internet. Either way, there is always someone out there wanting to learn how to do something. So if you possess some kind of skill that can help someone, how can you start consulting them online? It may initially mean that you need to start an Instagram account focusing on what it is you're trying to consult on, or a website, something where you can reach customers. I would say Instagram's probably the best way, because that way it's interactive. You have people that are all on the same platform as you, and you can just basically promote whatever it is you're trying to consult on. That way you're more likely to get people sign up and they can see your work because you can post examples of it online. Newsletters. Now, this is a great way to earn online. It probably isn't the first thing that I would recommend, because I feel like you need to start probably some of the other ideas that I've mentioned. However, newsletters is a great way, because it's a great way for you to be able to still be creative, inform people about something you know about. And once you've built up a database, you can then also start including brand deals and sponsorships. So maybe you have become so consistent with your newsletters and you've created a great database, which, by the way, is yours. That is your database. You can then start maybe including things like product sponsorships. So it could be that you focus on fitness and you have newsletters go out every week talking about fitness and health and mindset, wellness, whatever it is. And you have maybe a protein shake that you have a brand deal with, and you could incorporate that into a newsletter, which means that you're letting your subscribers know about this product, which is so great, and explain to them the benefits of it and why it's so great. Then you can also include a link which takes them straight to that product, and you can earn either commission that way, or you could potentially just get paid a certain amount by the brand, and that's you mentioning the brand. I would always recommend, by the way, only opting for brand deals where you truly believe in the product and the brand. I do think that authenticity is key here, no matter what online version of making money you choose, whether it's YouTube, whether it's newsletters or consulting, etc. I do feel that it's important to genuinely love the product if you are offered a brand deal. I have been offered many brand deals, and I will only go with the products or services that I truly believe in. If I've used them and I feel they work, then I'm excited to be able to share it with my audience. Whereas if it's a product that I've never used and maybe I've tried it and I don't really think it's that great, that would not really feel good to me, trying to promote a product that I personally don't believe in. That's why on my other channel, on my YouTube beauty channel, I think my audience have got to know me so well that they can really see through me. So they really know that, okay, she really genuinely feels passionate about this, because I just can't be fake. I'm just very honest, and I think you can tell when I truly love something. So it is really important to share this with your audience if you love it. So don't just pick every other brand deal and promote something that you don't even know much about. Do your research, make sure you believe in it first, and be sure that it's something that you would recommend if it's a family or friend. Online courses. I think this is a great way to earn money online, because if you, like I said, know something, you're passionate about it, or you have knowledge on something, you can create a course out of it. So if you work, for example, as a lawyer, you can still offer advice. You can still offer legal advice. It doesn't have to be as complicated as what your day-to-day job is. It can just be general legal advice, like you've just kind of made it a lot easier to understand. It benefits just the everyday person because they're just a little bit more knowledgeable on the topic. It doesn't mean that they want to become a professional, but at least they are able to understand it a bit better. It could be that you're a fitness instructor, so you could do something online. You can always go to somewhere like Canva and create a course online. Even when it comes to hairstyling, yoga, it could be anything. You can always create an online course on it, because you can choose whether it is more kind of word heavy, if that's what it needs to be in order to teach what you're teaching, or you can make it more visual so that there's more illustrations involved, so it's easier for the person to understand. Either way, there is always a way to sell a course online. I would highly recommend Canva, because you can go on there and use templates, which are kind of course templates. You can go on and just fill in all the information, adjust it to make it more personal and more to fit within your brand, and then sell that as an online course. There are so many people out there wanting to take more care of themselves, and I'm not just talking about physically, I'm talking about mentally, like your wellness, and wanting to do the most basic things like how to journal and things like that. I'll be honest, I don't necessarily know the exact, the right way to journal. I have my own version, but I don't necessarily journal on a daily basis or focus on that, because I don't actually know much about that. So it's something that maybe I would want to learn. So someone who knows how to do these things can still create a course on it. Don't think to yourself that it can only be a course if it's something that you can go to physical place to get a course, to like enroll on a course. It can still be things that are not necessarily something someone can go somewhere and get. There is so much that people want to learn these days. There's always something that someone wants to understand how to do. So think about what it is that you know that you could potentially turn into an online course. Lastly, we have merchandise. Now, if you have an online audience, you are missing out if you aren't actually opting for merchandise, because it's something that you can customize and it's so easy to do. There are places that you can go online where they have things like sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases, anything. And if you have maybe a slogan or something because you have a YouTube channel or you have an audience and they know that you are creative or you have certain things that you say which are quite kind of like familiar to them about you, then you could use that as a little slogan or merchandise. So there's so much that you can do if you do have an audience, because that ultimately is your database. And if you have an audience that loves you, loves the stuff that you do, loves your work and your knowledge, then I'm sure there's something that you can create when it comes to merchandise. Again, whether it is a mug or a sweatshirt, there's always something that you can create online. And if you have the people there that trust in you, then they are more likely to buy into you too. Well, that was my very simple 5 ways to make money online. I hope it's something that's helped you and it's made you kind of like think about what you could potentially look into in terms of making money online. And I hope it's made you sit down and think about what is it that you have that you could potentially share with people today. I feel like it's great knowing so much and being knowledgeable on certain things, but what is the point if you can't share that with others? What is the point if you can't actually benefit someone else with that information? And that's why I've actually transitioned this channel into what it is today, because I really wanted to make it educational. I felt like I was holding certain things to myself and I wasn't sharing enough. And there's so much more that I can share other than just my beauty channel. So I really wanted to share this side of the business because this has really helped me to kind of grow the business and better myself as well when it comes to an entrepreneur. So I really wanted to share that with you so that you guys also have access to that information. And hopefully along the way, the things that I've learned will help you to better yourself and better your business. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care and I'll see you soon.